This is the Roulette Master, and man, am I excited for today's video because the winner of the Bracket Challenge, Randall, has come up with a new system, and he calls it Randall's Advantage Play, and he wants it to go up against the Holy Grail, the version where you sit out after you hit third 12 or 0, and I can't wait to have this matchup today. Each system's going to get 15 minutes of play time, and I can't wait to see which one makes the most money. Two fantastic systems, and we're going to start with the Holy Grail first. And let's go ahead and place the bets, and then I'll get the timer set for 15 minutes. And here we go. So we're going to have, Randall wants to use $5 units today. So we're going to do that, and we'll have 5 on first and second 12 with the Holy Grail. And let's spin. Here we go. And I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this one as well, so you can use it to make money in the casino also. It's also a fantastic roulette system. Let's rebet and spin. We're currently up $5. And here we go again. We're going to win $5 with every win. And when we lose, we're going to go up $5 each time. But I'm going to show you something else that you'll need to know as well. We're up 10 right now. And then let's spin again here. And then we're going to have a profit level that you're going to need to reach before you reset to the original bet. So let's see what we have here. We're up 15. Let's rebet and spin. And the timer is going, and we're 50 seconds in out of the 15 minutes. This is going to be exciting. This is a 22 black, and with another $5 win, we're currently up $20. And let's go ahead and spin. This is a $1,000 bankroll system. And here we go. That's a 23 red. All right, we're up 25 now. We're just going to rebet and spin. Once we get some losses here, I'm going to show you how to deal with those, and that's going to be really important. So let's see what we get here. That's a 3 red. That's another $5 win. We're currently up $30. So here we go again, and let's spin. Let's see what we get here. That is a 6 black. That's another win. Okay, we're up 35 now. Let's go ahead and spin again. Once we get a loss, I'll show you what to do next. All right, let's see. That's a 7 red. That's another win. We're getting lots of low numbers, and we're currently up 40. Let's rebet and spin. We're 2 minutes in out of the first 15 minutes. And when we hit a third 12 or a 0, we got another win there with the 4. Lots of low numbers, and we're up 45. Now, when we hit a third 12 or 0, when we lose, we're going to sit out until we don't hit a third 12 or 0, and then we're going to increase the bet by 1 unit. And now there's a loss right there. We're going to sit out and spin, make sure we don't have multiple losses in a row with another third 12 or 0, and we did, so that just saved us right there. And that's the beauty of this system, is that when you do have a loss, you don't bet the next spin, because look, we would have lost that one as well, but we didn't lose either one of those. And we're going to wait till we don't hit a third 12 or 0 to resume. And it's time to bet again. We're going to go up a unit from 5 to 10. And we're currently up $35. Once we reach $75 in profit, we're going to reset back to $5. That's a 26 black, and there's a loss. So you can see that dropped us back a little bit, but we're going to spin without betting. And here we go. And we did not hit a third 12 or 0, so it's time to bet again. Now we're going to go from 10 to 15, up another unit. And here we go. We're spinning again. We're 3 minutes, 17 seconds in out of the first 15 minutes of this competition, and that's an 8 black. And that's a win. So we're going to stay right there where we're at. We're up $30. We're not going to reset to 5 until we have $75 in profit. And here we go. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a $15 win. We're up 45. And again, we keep the bet the same when we win until we reach that profit level. Then we're going to drop back to the original $5 bet. That's a 35 black. That's a loss. And that was with 15 on each. So now we're going to spin without betting till we don't hit third 12 or 0. And again, this is to keep us from losing a bunch in a row with third 12s or 0s. So now we're going to go from 15 to 20, since we didn't hit third 12 or 0. And we have a $40 total bet now, and let's spin. We're 4 minutes, 15 seconds in now, and that's a 25 red. That's another loss. So we need to remember what our last bet was, which was 20, and then we're going to spin without betting and make sure we don't have multiple losses in a row. So we did not hit third 12 or 0, so it's time to go from 20 to 25, up another unit. Okay, so temporarily we're down a little bit, but that's just because we haven't got the wins here. So let's see what we get here. And that's another loss. That's a 28 black. So we're going to sit out again and make sure we don't have multiple losses in a row on third 12 or 0. We're 5 minutes in now, and that's a 2 black, so it's time to bet again. So let's place the bets back out there, add $5 to each, which makes those bets $30 each. And then after this one, I can't wait to share with you Randall's new advantage play system. There's another loss with a 32 red, so we're going to sit out again. Make sure we don't hit third 12 or 0. And then let's try to turn this around and make some money. And that's a 21 red. So it's time to bet again. We're going to add $5 to each now. Now we'll have 35 on each, $70 total. And let's see if we can get some wins racked up now. There's one right there. That's a 19 red. And we're not going to go back. You can see we're down a little bit, but we're not going to go back in the bet amounts. Because until we reach that $75 profit level with wins, we're going to keep the bet the same. And there's a 9 red right there. That's a win. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and just rebet. Okay, let's spin at $70. And here we go. We're 6 minutes 15 seconds in out of 15, and that's a 12 red. That's another win. So now we're minus 30. Let's just rebet and spin. Once we get to $75 in profit, we will reset to 5. That is a 2 black. That's another win. So now you can see we're up 5. We came back from being down, and now let's make some money here. All right. That's an 8 black. That's another win. Fantastic. And we're up 40. We only need one more win to reach that profit goal level, and then we'll reset. And we got it. That's a 10 black. So now we are up 75. That was our goal. So now we're going back to 5. And our next goal will be 150. And we're 7 minutes 5 seconds in out of 15. That's a double 0. So we're just going to sit out and spin till we don't hit third 12 or 0. Again, this keeps us from losing. Say we hit 10 in a row, third 12 or 0. We wouldn't lose any of those bets. So it's time to bet again, but we're going to go 5 to 10 and spin. And again, our next profit goal is 150. We're 7.5 minutes in here, and there's a loss on 32 red. So we're going to sit out and spin and make sure we don't hit third 12 or 0. We did not, so it's time to go up again. And we're going to rebet and add a unit to each. Now we have 15 each, $30 total bet, and we're 8 minutes in now. That's a 4 black. Fantastic. That's a win. We're up $60. Again, our next, we want to get to 150. And we're going to stay at that same level since we won until we reach that 150 target. And that's an 18 red. It's another $15 win. We're up 75. So we'll rebet at 30 again, 15 on each. And let's see what we get. That's a loss with 30 red. So we will spin without betting until we don't hit third 12 or 0. Again, this saves us from multiple losses in a row on third 12 or 0. And now it's time to bet again, but we're going to increase to 20 each. Now we have a $40 total bet. We're at 8 minutes 42 seconds in. And that's a 16 red. It's a $20 win. Nice. We're up 65. Again, 150 is our target. And we're spinning again at 20 each. $40 total bet. And that's a 1 red. That's a win. So we're inching closer now. We're up 85. And let's just rebet and spin. And 9 minutes, 8 seconds in. Again, we have 15 minutes of each one of these. That's 5 red. That's another win. Now we're up 105. So let's spin again at 40, 20 each. And let's see what we get here. That's a 27 red. And that is a loss. So We're going to spin without betting. Make sure we don't have a third 12 or 0 with consecutive losses. And that saved us. Fantastic. So we didn't lose a thing there. We're just going to spin again without betting. Even if there were 10 in a row third 12s, we wouldn't lose on any of them. However, it's time to bet again. So now we're going to put the bets back out there. Add $5 to each. Now we're at $50 total. And then we'll check our balance after this one. Again, we're trying to reach 150 profit as our next goal. And that's a 7 red. So we're up 90. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And here we go. All right, that's a 15 black. That's another win. Again, we're trying to get to 150. We're up 115. And let's spin again. That's our next profit goal. And that is a 16 red. That's another win. Fantastic. And we're up 140. We're getting close. Let's spin again and see if we can get a win here and reset back to 5 again. And we did. Fantastic. So our next goal after 150, all you do is add 75 to each. So we're just looking at 225 as our next goal. Since we reached our profit level, we go back to 5 and spin. We're 10 minutes 48 seconds in out of 15. So again, 225 will be our next goal, and that's a 2 black. That's a win. You can see we're up 170 now. Let's rebet and spin at base level, $5 each again. And here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a win. All right, so we're up 175. Let's spin again. See if we can continue to get some wins here. And that's a 17 black. That's a win. All right, we're up 180. And let's spin again. Here we go. All right, that's a 5 red. That's another win. We're currently up 185. Let's rebet and spin. We're 11 minutes 40 seconds into the 15 minutes, first part of the challenge. And can't wait for Randall's new advantage play. And that's another $5 win. We're up 190. And let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 12 red. It's another $5 win, so we're up 195. Let's spin again. Here we go. And Randall says he's been playing with this new advantage play that he's made and has been making lots of money in the casino. I can't wait to share it with you today. We're up 200. And let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 27 red. And that is a loss. So we got to remember where we were at, which was 5 each at base level. We're going to spin without betting. Make sure we don't hit third 12 or 0 before we raise it to 10. And we did not, so we raise it to 10. And spin. And we're 12 minutes 45 seconds in out of 15. That is a 7 red. That's a win. Again, our next profit level goal is 225. We're at $200 profit right now. Going on really well so far, and we only have 2 minutes left of this first part of the challenge. And just as I say, we're doing really well. We have a loss, but that's okay. We're going to spin without betting now, and let's see what we get here. And that is a 23 red. We didn't hit a third 12 or 0, so it's time to bet again. Now we'll have 15 on each, $30 total, and let's spin. Here we go. That's another loss. That's a 34 red. Okay, so we will sit out and spin without betting until we don't hit third 12 or 0. And that saved us there. That's fantastic. We didn't lose a thing on that one. So the only way to lose is third 12 or 0. And even if we have 10 in a row, we won't lose on any of them. But it's time to bet again because we didn't hit third 12 or 0. And now we're going to add 5 to each. We'll have 20 on each bet and a $40 total. We have a little over a minute left of this first part of the challenge, and that's another loss. That's a 27 red. You can see that dropped us back a little bit. We're going to spin without betting until we don't hit third 12 or 0. Here we go. That's a 5 red, so it's time to bet again, which means we're going to add $5 to each, 25 on each of those, $50 total. We're 14 minutes, 19 seconds in. And, ooh, that's a 0. That's not good. Okay, so we're going to sit out and spin without betting. And we're getting some third 12s here at the very end of the challenge. Let's see if we can get some wins. That's a 19 red. So it's time to bet again. We're going to increase that from 25 to 30, $60 total. We only have 20 seconds left. And let's see what we get. Ooh, that's another loss. That's a 31 black. So by the time we're done sitting out here on this spin, the time is probably going to be up. Let's see what we get. That did save us there, though. I hope you can see how that saves us. And let's do one more spin, and then the time is going to be up. So we won't get any more bets in on this one. And that saved us again there, though. So you can see how this system really saves you when you sit out. And heck got us all the way back to 0 again. So I do really think this is a great system, the original Holy Grail with this modification. However, with these 15-minute times on the challenges, sometimes you don't have a chance to get it all back before the time runs out, and that's what happened today. But now it's time for Randall's new roulette system, the Randall's Advantage Play. He actually created this with a combination of a few other systems. I can't wait to share it with you, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, it's time for Randall's new Advantage Play roulette system, and man, I can't wait to share this one with you. We're going to have $5 on second 12, $5 on third 12, $5 on 19 to 36, similar to the subscriber hasn't lost this year roulette system, but this is going to be a very different progression. And let's set the timer for 15 minutes, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what's different about this one. And he's also going to have a profit goal on this one, which I'm going to share with you here shortly. And we started out with a loss, so we're minus 15. Normally with this system, we double after losses, but we're going to go up a unit. So the first one is a double because going up 1 unit is a double, but only on the first spin. So let's spin again here, and let's see what we get. All right, that's a 20 black. Okay, and we're currently up $5, and we're going to keep the bet the same right there until we reach a certain profit level, similar to the Holy Grail system. So let's go ahead and spin again, and now we still have that $30 total bet, $10 on each, and that's a 28 black, and that's a win. So we're currently up 25. We're just going to rebet and spin until we reach that profit level. And we're 1 minute and 8 seconds into this second part of the challenge. That's a 22 black. That's another win. So we're currently up 45. We're going to keep the bet the same. We're going to try to reach, Randall said he's been winning at the casino with this, and he resets when he has $100 of profit. So we're not resetting when we hit session profit. We're trying to reach a profit goal. And we're up 65 now. Let's go ahead and spin. And we're never going to go backwards in the progression until we reach those profit goals. And that's an 18 red. Okay, and that's a break even, which we haven't talked about yet. With this system, if you hit 13 to 18, you break even. That won't hurt you at all. I really like that because it just makes less numbers that you can lose on. And that's a 36 red. Fantastic. We're currently up 85, and we're going to reset when we reach $100 in profit. And we're going to increase by 1 unit when you have losses. And that's a 25 red. Another win. So we're currently up 105. It's time to reset. So that means we go back to the original $5 bets. And our next profit goal will be $200. So here we go. Let's spin again and see what we get here. We're 2 minutes, 25 seconds in. And that's an 8 black. And we lost. So we're going to increase by a unit, which again on the first one is a double. After that, it's just going up $5 on each. So let's spin at $30 total bet, $10 on each. And that is a 27 red. That's a win. All right, so we're up 110 now. Again, our profit goal is 200 now, because once we get past 100, our next goal will be 200 and then 300 and so on. That's a 5 red, and that is a loss. So we're going to increase all of those by 1 unit. And now we have a $45 total bet, 15 on each. 3 minutes and 12 seconds in now out of 15 minutes. That's an 18 red. All right, and we broke even, so we just rebet and spin. That's because we hit the 13 to 18 section, which always is a break even, and that's a 19 red. Okay, and we won again. We're up 110, and let's just rebet and spin. And Randall really believes in this one, so I hope you guys like it as well. Let me know, as always, what you guys think. I know you will. And there's another win. We are up 140. Again, our next profit goal is 200. And then it'll be, once we reach that, we'll go back to 5 on each. Then our next profit goal will be 300. And we broke even there because we hit 13 to 18. And let's spin again at 45 total bet. All right, and this is also a $1,000 bankroll system with $5 units. That's a 9 red, and that is a loss. So let's go ahead and increase all of those by 1 unit and spend. Now we have $20 on each. 4 minutes and 20 seconds in here. Ooh, that's another loss. That's another 4. Huh. All right, I guess we haven't had a 4 in a little while. So let's go ahead and rebet. And I know we had a bunch of 4s earlier. And now we have a $75 total bet, 25 on each. And we still have that same profit goal we have to keep in mind, but there's another loss. And that means we're going to increase to 30 each and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 28 black. That's a win. Okay, and that gets us back up. And let's go ahead and rebet at 90. Okay, so here we go. And that's our total bet is 90. That's a 13 black. That's a break even. That won't hurt us any. And let's rebet and spin. And still remember our next goal is $200. We're 5 minutes, 18 seconds in. That's a 34 red. That's a win. Fantastic. We're back up 80. And let's just rebet at the same level. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 2 black. That's a loss. So we will increase again by 1 unit. 105 total bet now. 5 minutes, 42 seconds in. That's a 32 red. That's a win. We will take it. We're up 60 right now. And let's just leave the bets the same with wins till we reach that $200 profit level. And that's a 28 black. That's a win. And we're up 130 now. Let's just rebet and spin. And the big difference on this one is the profit levels and not resetting when in session profit. That's a 33 black. And now we're up 200. So we did it. And it's time to reset the bets. Now they're back to 5 each. Our next profit goal will be $300. And we're 6 minutes, 25 seconds in out of 15. That's 11 black. And that is a loss. So we will increase the bets by 1 unit. And that'll be 10 on each now, $30 total. And that is a 9 red. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and increase those again. Now we'll have $15 on each. And let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 30 red. That's a win. Fantastic. And we're up 185 right now. Let's rebet at this $45 total bet right now. And see what we get here. That's a 20 black. That's a win. We'll take it. That's $30. We're up 215 now. Again, our next profit goal is 300. And we're cruising right along right now. And that is a 19 red. And that is a win. Fantastic. We're up 245. Reaching for that next $300 profit goal. We're 7.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 10 black. That's a loss. Okay, so we'll increase by 1 unit. All right, now we have a $60 total bet, and let's spin. Here we go. That's a 12 red. That's another loss. So we will increase by 1 unit again. Now we have 25 on each, 75 total, 8 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 26 black. That's a win. Fantastic. We're up 190. Let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. Reaching for 300 now. Here we go. That's an 18 red. I believe that's a break even. which doesn't hurt us any. Let's rebet and spin that one over again. And I just like that those numbers don't hurt you. So that's a 13 black. That's another one of those numbers that doesn't hurt you, help you, or hurt you. But I like to focus on that it doesn't hurt you. And we're 8 minutes 35 seconds in now, and that's a 21 red. All right, that's a nice $50 win. We're up 240, reaching for 300, and here we go. I was going to tell you guys too. I'm actually planning a trip next week to the River Spirit Casino in Tulsa. That should be exciting. And I'm up 290. And let's spin again at 75. Here we go. Almost to that next level. And you might say, well, what are you doing in Tulsa at the River Spirit? And I'll tell you here in a second. And there's a loss, though, where that dropped us back to 215. And we're at 90 now. Usually when I go to Tulsa, I stay at the Hard Rock in Catoosa, but I'm going to try the River Spirit out this time, and I'll tell you again why here soon. Let's go ahead and increase again after we lost there. Now we have 35 each on each of those bets. We're 9 minutes 37 seconds in. That's a 2 black. That's another loss. So lots of losses. In fact, that's 3 losses in a row. Let's go ahead and increase by a unit. You can see that dropped us back a lot. Let's see if we can get a win now. And here we go. Ooh, that's another loss. That's 4 losses in a row. So now it's going to require some patience and bankroll. And you also have to factor in time. We have 5 minutes left. I think we can do it though. And here we go. And those are all important factors. That's another loss. So that's 6 losses in a row. That's rough. And you can see that dropped us to where we're down actually. We're going to increase by a unit again. But that's the thing with roulette. Every once in a while you just get crazy bad numbers and you just have to deal with the consequences. That's why you never want to bet with money that you can't afford to lose. And there's another break even. And but when you do get down on a system like this where you just increase by 1 unit, the whole key is patience, bankroll, and you know, having the time to wait it out. And we got a win there. Let's just rebet and spin. Let's see if we can get some multiple wins in a row. We're 10 minutes 52 seconds in now, and that's a 24 black. Now we got a couple wins, but man, that was a lot of losses in a row. We got to make up for that now, and let's see if we can do it. Here we go. All right. Ooh, that's a 4 black. That's another loss. So that doesn't help us much. Let's increase again. And then here in a minute, I'll tell you again why I'm going to be in Tulsa next week. And here we go. That's a 21 red. That's a win. Okay, let's go ahead and rebet and keep it at that same level because we're trying to still reach that profit level. But right now, we're just trying to get out of this hole that we got in with all those losses in a row. That's a lot of losses in a row when you have this many numbers covered. And we're back up again at least, which is always a good thing. And let's spin, and then I'll tell you about my week in Tulsa. And there's a win on 21 red. Okay, we're up 145. And we have this 165 total bet still. We're 12 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 15 black. That's a break even, I believe. Yep. And let's go ahead and spin at 165. Here we go. And that's a 12 red. That's another loss. We've had a lot of losses. We got to make up for those. Let's see if we can do it. And we're increasing by a unit again. 180 total bet. 12 minutes, 26 seconds in. Let's see if we can end with some wins here. And that's a win right there. And we're up 100. Let's rebet and spin. 180 total, and that's $60 on each. There we go. There's another win. Okay, and we're up to 20. Let's go ahead and spin again. So next week when I'm in Tulsa, I'm playing in the PGA Professional Championship. For those of you that don't know, I'm a professional golfer. And that's one of our biggest events of the year. Actually is the biggest event of the year. Up $340 now after that win. So we reset now. Wow, that was awesome. So let's go back to 5 on each. And we're 13 minutes, 12 seconds in. and let's spin. So our next profit goal will be 400, and that's a 32 red. And we're up 350. Let's rebet and spin. So the PGA Professional Championship is the start of how you get into the PGA Championship. So that's always a fun event every year, and my son always caddies for me, so that's always a great thing as well. I love that, and so he's coming with me, and let's spin again. And he's caddied for me in the PGA Professional Championship the last 2 years, so this will be our 3rd year in a row teaming up. And let's go ahead and rebet, add another unit, and here we go. Let's spin. So we're 14 minutes, 3 seconds in now out of 15. That's a 9 red. That's a loss. So we will increase. Okay, $45 total bet now. And we have about 45 seconds left. That has done really well so far. That was a nice comeback. And we're up 345. And let's spin again at that $45 bet level. And a lot of times I stay at the Hard Rock in Tulsa because usually we're playing the Patriot, which is an amazing golf course, if you guys haven't played there before. And let's just rebet since we broke even. And we're only have 15 seconds left out of this last 15 seconds of out of the 15 minutes of the challenge. That is another loss, so we will increase to 20 on all 3. This will be our last spin. The 15 minutes is just expiring right now. And that's another loss. So we ended up with some losses there at the end, actually the last 2. But we still ended up with $240 of profit with Randall's new Advantage Play roulette system. Defeated the Holy Grail roulette system with the sit-out modification. And let me know what you guys think, as always, down in the comments. And if you guys are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe, and keep growing this great community of people. I think everyone is fantastic. And I just love how everyone is sharing. And please send those roulette systems to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com and let me know which roulette system that you would like your system to go up against in a challenge. And I think that makes it a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Again, if you are, please like and subscribe to the channel and keep this wonderful community growing. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.